think people like me. A president unlike any other.
How do you impeach somebody that's doing a great job?
What a stupid question that is.
He's a force of nature unlike anybody that we've ever seen.
Anybody who thought that they were going to get something different than what they've gotten was just kidding themselves.
I always want to tell the truth. When I can, I tell the truth.
I watch the news every day.
I think I am a great moral leader.
Every day you're kind of like, oh, he couldn't possibly top that.
I've only run once, and that was for president, and I won. How did that happen?
And he does.
You know what I say? Don't worry about it. I'll just figure it out. Donald Trump's every move must-see TV.
Something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman.
He can speak for me anytime he wants.
There's infinite amounts of universe, and there's alternate universe.
Space Force. We have the Air Force, we'll have the Space Force.
The Space Force chain of command, according to Trump, it'll go E.T., Yoda, then Groot.
Let me just finish, because you can't get your way.
The last time you shut it down, you're right.
At the end of his second year, Trump is on defense. The Mueller investigation closing in. Democrats taking the House. His administration in a constant state of upheaval.
You look at the operation of this White House, let's hope to God we don't have a crisis.
All year, West Wing drama filled the pages of best-selling books.
There were times where Donald would say something just so insane.
The book means nothing. It's a work of fiction.
I think he's morally unfit to be president.
A New York Times op-ed from an anonymous White House official revealed dissension in the ranks.
The essay described a, quote, quiet resistance of unsung heroes in the Trump administration working to frustrate parts of the president's agenda and his worst inclinations.
The biggest issue they're going to have is figuring out who wouldn't have written a letter like that.
I only had 11 days. If I had 12 days, I would have fired a few more people because you had to get these people out of there that didn't like the president.
His second chief of staff, John Kelly, finally pushed out. OMB Director Mick Mulvaney temporarily fills in after an unprecedented rate of turnover. This year alone, more than 24 top administration officials either fired, pushed out, or resigned.
We learned of the bombshell resignation of Defense Secretary Jim Mattis. General Mattis will leave in February.
Yo, if you work in Trump's cabinet, the first thing you need to do is put your resume in other places.
Mr. Mueller, are you investigating the president?
Trump felt the heat as special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation zeroed in, indicting 12 Russian military intelligence officers for interfering with the 2016 election, revealing Russian efforts to build a political alliance with Trump's campaign, racking up convictions, sending former aides to jail, flipping even some closest to Trump. Most notably, his former lawyer and fixer, Michael Cohen.
Until Cohen pled guilty, he was like, Cohen, great guy, perfect guy, my lawyer. And the moment he pled guilty...
He's a weak person and not a very smart person.
Nobody likes a rat. Nobody.
Cohen pleaded guilty for lying to Congress about Trump's ties with Russia, now cooperating with the special counsel.
The information that I gave to them was credible and helpful.
So you're done with the lying?
I am done with the lying. I am done being loyal to President Trump.
Sentenced to 3 years for tax evasion and campaign finance violations brought on by the Southern District of New York, Cohen says Trump directed him to make hush money payments to 2 women weeks before the 2016 election, a claim backed up by prosecutors.
I never directed him to do anything wrong. Whatever he did on his own.
He directed me to make the payments. He directed me to become involved in these matters, including the one with McDougal, which was really between him and David Pecker. I just reviewed the documents in order to protect him.
Trump's former campaign manager, also a convicted felon, guilty of tax evasion, making fraudulent statements to a bank, and accused of lying to special prosecutors while communicating with the Trump administration.
I feel very badly for Paul Manafort, but this has nothing to do with what they started out, looking for Russians involved in our campaign. There were none. Where is the collusion? Witch hunt. Witch hunt. No collusion. No collusion. Witch hunt. No collusion. This is a witch hunt. A witch hunt. Where is the collusion? There has been no collusion. Fake news and the Russian witch hunt.
He probably says it in his sleep. He's just like, witch hunt, witch hunt.
Witch hunt.
Why is he doing this?
I think he just is kind of dealing with things as they pop. It's kind of like whack-a-mole, presidential whack-a-mole.
He name-called.
You're an enemy.
He attacked. He tried to do everything possible to stop it.
I'll get you.
The president defiant as he awaits Mueller's final report.
What's the latest on the Mueller probe?
Well, the good news is it's almost over.
And the bad news?
It's almost over.
Trump did get some good news this year, negotiating a new trade deal with Mexico and Canada, confirming a second Supreme Court justice, unemployment at a 50-year low.
This country is so much stronger now than it was when I took office that you wouldn't believe it.
He's boosted the economy. Anybody that can't see that is blind.
I love Trump.
The man's doing what we want.
Trump's early economic victory stalled by a dipping stock market.
The worst December numbers in the market since the Depression.
Pipe bombs sent to the president's critics highlighted deep political divisions.
Sent to high-profile targets around the country.
Opponents blame a brash leader for a polarized nation, tested at challenging moments. Good morning and welcome to our special coverage of the most consequential and dramatic congressional hearing of our time.
I was pushed onto the bed and Brett got on top of me.
I've never sexually assaulted Dr. Ford or anyone.
Nearly 2,000 children have been separated from their parents.
Child internment camps. What country is that?
This is not what America is.
That long-promised wall.
Mexico will pay for the wall.
We need a wall.
A rallying cry for his base in a contentious midterm election.
But it's getting built.
But the border wall still not built, not paid for by Mexico. The year ending with a government shutdown showdown over congressional funding for the wall.
I will take the mantle of shutting down. And I'm going to shut it down for border
But we
security.
believe you shouldn't shut it down.
Washington begins its government shutdown. Funding for several key federal agencies just expired.
Bracing for the power shift about to consume Washington.
Poor Trump. For the next 2 years, he's going to be in subpoena hell. There's going to be subpoenas popping out of him from everywhere. He's going to be opening up his KFC bucket. Drumstick, no subpoena. Reaching for a towel in the bathroom. Subpoena, damn you!
But Trump's ready for the fight, already doubling down on 2020.
Our new slogan for 2020, it's going to be Keep America Great, because that's exactly where we're headed.
If you think this was something, wait till you see next year.
We are going to fight, and we are going to win, 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 win.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.